Guys, welcome back to the Mediocre MCOC Player. I'm going to do a walkthrough of 6.4.2. This path looks to be, or this one looks to be a little easy. The trick is going to be trying to figure out Thor. We'll take a quick look at the nodes. So your easy path is going to be the one that starts with Domino. And let's find her. There she is. So your overall path is just going to be long distance relationship. So if you have willpower, you'll heal right up. And then God Slayer, which is the special attacks benefit. So should end up being pretty easy overall on the path. You'll have a Domino. I'm drawing a blank. Angela, Black Panther, Blade, and, a couple others. Then you're gonna have your mini boss, which is gonna be Rogue, and then the Thor is gonna be where you kind of run into some potential trouble. They have the aspect of death where when they throw a special attack, any successful hits become lethal for 4 seconds after each one. You can't do any damage to him until after you get at least 15 hits going. All of his special attacks are unblockable, and his power efficiency is 50% less specials. So basically, you can look at bringing in power control. What I'm going to do, because on the one I watched, the person used Colossus all the way through. I have a feeling Warlock and Magneto, Warlock for power control, and Magneto can do some damage to Thor as well, because Thor's a metal champ. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the same lineup I used from the last one. Obviously, you can bring in who you like, but let's say you have a good Corvus team running. I mean, realistically, your biggest Corvus stuff is just going to be a mutant and the Avenger with the Black Panther, so you're only going to get a max of 2 charges. So probably not the best option to go with. But I'm going to go ahead and use the same team from last time. Colossus, Warlock, Magneto, Omega Red, and Sabretooth. And realistically, those last two are just there for benefit of synergies. So let's go ahead and get started. So here I can go with Warlock or Colossus. I'm going to go ahead and use Warlock. Almost forgot the boost, but let's go ahead and throw on the boost. Again, a bunch of the freebies. I'll go ahead and use that one just because. And that one just because too. Just because I have them. So I'm kind of confused. I do remember when Domino first came out, people were putting her as war bosses, and people with Star Lords were just annihilating her. There was a lot of stuff that wouldn't trigger due to tech champs, but it's something I've never come across. Every single time I face a Domino, she still does like everything exactly the same she would against a tech champ or non-tech champs. It's just I don't understand Domino at all. I don't understand how people were one-shotting. At the time, R2 6 stars when most people barely had R1 6 stars. Um, so anyway, since she's a metal, I'm gonna go ahead and use Magneto rather than Colossus. I'm gonna kind of try to potentially save up Colossus for the end. The walkthrough I did watch, like I said, they ended up putting a huge synergy team around Colossus, and they ended up one-shotting it all with just a Colossus. No health, no regen, or no health pots, no revives. But I'm gonna kind of mix it up a little bit. They were also using a mutant uh, special boost to take back some of their um, power on landed specials. I just didn't feel like dealing with that myself. All right, so with BP here, I'm definitely using Colossus. And then the walkthrough I watched had the pre-changed um, Black Panther. So if you've watched some of the older walkthroughs, it's going to be the older school Black Panther. This one, you got to be careful with. At some point, I know my parties don't work at times. I haven't see there's one of them. So I haven't paid attention to exactly what all changes they did to him. I just know that they don't work at times, and I'm just kind of assuming that goes with the fact that he's a skill. And I messed that up. Yet again, gonna use Colossus. And then crossbones is another one. Obviously, you know by now you got to be a little careful with. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and use Colossus as well. Magneto is also a good option against him. Just sometimes he turns those stuns into a fury, and even though at that point I'm ramping up a heavy uh, with Magneto and it's unstoppable, I still take a hit, and I still take damage. Of course, he stays stunned at the moment. I'm not gonna try to party or heavy. Alright, just because of Gambit, I'm gonna go ahead and just use Warlock. Just realized how low Domino took him, and that sucks, but. Save up for an L3 now just to gain a little bit of life back. I didn't bother to see how many the debuffs I had on him at the time. Apparently not many since I didn't gain much life. And I already getting hit. Go with Colossus for the bleed immune. Now that I think about it, my Venom probably would have just been a good one overall to have pulled in. You could make some quick work out of this Drax. You know, he could have done some quick work back on some of the others too, but my lineup was there already. So anyway, a lot of the same stuff with this rogue, except she's got the enhanced special one, so her special one is unblockable. So just be sure you avoid that, and she will end up healing herself and all that. Boy, I just can't do the long evades right now. What the hell was that? Should have actually probably let her get her L2. Alright, I don't feel like I need to swap anybody. I can't think of anybody that would be really good against the Thor that I have ranked up. So yeah. Why are we not going forward? Because I didn't do that. Never mind. So again, once they throw a special, if they hit you within 4 seconds, you're automatically dead. You got to get to a combo of 15 before you could even hurt them. So that means anytime you do lose your combo shield, because that doesn't specify that it goes for the attacker as well, but you won't cause damage to him until after you're up to 15. And all of his attacks are unblockable. And he uses 50% less power, so be careful of that. Now, the walkthrough I watched, it was weird. I didn't have any sound going, or sound wasn't working properly. But I couldn't figure it out, but it looked like whenever Thor hit his power gain, he didn't go higher than an L2. So that's going to be one of the hardest parts, is trying to avoid that. I'm going to go ahead and just use Magneto, because I think I could probably finish this off before I even allow... Oh, that's right, I gotta still build up my combo meter. Oh, that's right. There we go. I'm going to wait for him to throw this special before I do another attack. Because that'll kick his... I got lucky that he threw it in an attack. Yeah, Magneto made really quick work of him. But there you go. Again, hopefully this is helping people. This is so far a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, but of course I did. Again, wait a long time. I did build up my roster some. And again, just didn't want to get frustrated at a game. So, yeah. I'll see about possibly getting 6.4.3 up later tonight. Have a good one.